Welcome back to Beyond the Wild. Today we are a couple days away from opening. We're busy getting ready. It happens to be raining out, so it's a challenge to get ready for the upcoming season, but we'll get there somehow. We figured today was a good day to do some question and answers. There's an interesting story to the wild, not only the past, the future, the present, all different aspects of it. So we figured we'd address some of the questions that we frequently get asked, or some of our Facebook and social media people wanted to know. So people often wonder what we determine, or how we determine the animals that we bring to the park or the safari. A lot of thought goes into it, also some personal preference. I really like African animals, so we try to have a lot of them at the park, but we want to have a diversity of different species that we have here. So when we're going to bring an animal in, we have to make sure that we have all the proper parts in place to care for them. New York is very challenging because we get a very cold winter, so we have to make sure that these animals that are used to having a warmer climate have a winter place where there's heat. They have everything they would need. Mentally also, we enrich the animals so that when they're inside the winter they have things to do. So a lot goes into it, and just making sure that we're giving the animals everything they need is the most important thing. Then we'll go into the exhibit planning, whether we have space for it, what we have in that area. I try to put different animals near each other from different geographically located, so make sure they're close to each other. But a lot of thought goes into the different animals, and also availability, animals that we can get from other zoos. Sometimes animals will come up that we didn't know was going to be available, and we'll decide to get it, and we'll start prepping and getting ready for them. So there's a lot of different animals at the park that have all different unique personalities. There's just a wide range of it. I would say for playful, with all the animals I have, one of my favorite animal species that we have are the goats. It's kind of, they're more domestic farm animals, but especially the baby goats, they're super playful. They bounce sideways. They just have personalities that are really a good personality. They love coming up to people to get fed, and it's pretty cool the way that they interact with the people. Biggest personalities, I would have to say, would be our penguins. Penguins are very social animals. They have their own unique personalities. They bond with each other, but you'll get penguins that are paired up, but then you'll have a penguin that wants to break up that pair, and so there's a different social dynamic with them, but so they do have individual personalities. So a lot goes into feeding the animals because we want to make sure we take care of all their nutritional needs. There's the primates that eat a lot of vegetables and monkey biscuits, but then we have the carnivores that eat a lot of meat. We have to make sure we give vitamins in the meat. We go through about 3,000 to 4,000 pounds of meat every month, so it's quite a bit of meat that it takes. Then there's grains. There's just a lot of different scientifically formulated diets that we give the animals. So we have our own kitchen. That's what somebody does all day long is food prep and diet prep. So there's a lot involved with this many animals and feeding them and making sure they're getting everything they need. We do have one of our past videos where we really go into the specifics in the kitchen and the different food prep aspects of it. So if you want to check out that other episode, and it'll go more in depth into it. So right now, being a small business, it's very challenging with the current climate, the way things are going. And it seems like we encounter more hurdles every day, whether it be the work shortage. It's hard to find good quality employees. We have some great employees here, but it doesn't seem to be the same with people applying. So that is challenging. We do a lot of construction around here, and now our construction goods have gone kind of out of this world in pricing. Our fuel prices, all aspects of the day-to-day running the zoo have gone up so fast this year that we haven't been open in 6 months, so that's challenging. We're going to open up very soon. We had some decisions to make, and we decided to try to keep our prices as low as we can because we know the general public, everyone's still paying more when they go to the pump, or when they go out to dinner, it's costing them more than it did last year. So we didn't really want to raise our prices because we don't want them to struggle more by coming to the zoo. We had some slight price increases because our products, our gift shop stuff went up so much, but we try to keep it as low as we can. This is the most challenging we've ever had it as a business with the way that the current climate is. In general, we're hoping that we get through it and things can get back to normal. There are products we can't get that we've never had issues with in the past. So it's a challenging time to be a business, especially when there's certain things that you have to have for the animals. So hopefully we get through it and get back to the way things used to be. Some of the first animals I acquired for the zoo goes back 15 years ago or so. We started out with a couple goats in my backyard where I used to live. Then we got some donkeys and some other animals, and then it all really started when I started doing a traveling petting zoo. And for my oldest son's second birthday, I actually got him, surprised him with Aladdin, our camel. So it was a pretty cool second birthday present. And we've just gone from there, and we've got some amazing animals from all around the world, and the fact that we've been able to bring them to the zoo for people to see is pretty exciting, and just look forward to the future and bringing more in and educating more people about some of the amazing animals that we have here. So what is a coati or a coati? There's a bunch of different ways that people say it. I say coatimundi. A coatimundi is basically a member of the raccoon family from South America. They're very similar to a raccoon. They've got a long striped tail. They're one of the more playful animals. They're smaller, but it's just basically a South American raccoon. Yeah, what you can expect for the Easter event, it's basically 2 different times of a big Easter egg hunt for the kids to go and collect the eggs. We're going to have, I believe, about 10,000 eggs out for each time section. It's a chance for kids to go around, collect the eggs, and win some prizes. I think we roughly have around $10,000 worth of prizes, so there's a lot of prizes, ranging from giraffe carrots to we're going to give away some encounters, some t-shirts, stuffed animals. There's just a lot of stuff, so we're not charging any extra admission price. It's just a special event that we look forward to having, and we think that it'll be a big hit, so hopefully we get good weather and get a good crowd. Well, we appreciate you checking out our question and answer session. If you guys enjoy it, feel free to send us some more messages. We'll do it again, let you know about the different aspects of the wild. It's very interesting. Looking back, there's so much that I think of, and it's been crazy getting to this point. There's a lot of different stories. There's a lot of things that if people have questions, we'll try to answer them. We appreciate it if you enjoy it. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we open up in a few days, so hopefully you guys come out and visit and check out the new stuff we got here.